visual. I see it all. What's good, my people? I'm your host, Visual. This is IC Web3. Today, I'm here with my homie, Dedos. What's good, Dedos? How you feeling, brother?
Good, everyone. I'm good, man. And
Sir.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. No doubt. The feeling is mutual, man. That's why you're here with us, man. That's why I've been rocking with you, man. I'm loving the art, and I can't wait to see it progress for you, man. Let's get right into this thing right here. So this is IC Web3. Dedos, I want to know how you see Web3. What is Web3 to you?
It's the future, man, that we have to all embrace. That's how I look at it. So we just got to just roll with it, learn as much as we can, because, you know, it's like giving birth to a new product, man, and we're all going to be reaping the benefits from it. And, you know, you can hate it or you can love it. Right now, I know people who kind of like hate it, but I try to tell them, like, you got to just embrace it, man. It's like there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to roll with it and learn as much as you can, and don't kill yourself over it, because it seems overwhelming and everything, but you just got to just take it day by day and just learn a little bit here and there, you know, and then eventually it all sinks in, and then you're in it. Before you know it, you're in it, you know. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that's how
That's
I look
what's
at it.
up. Yes, 100%, man. I agree with you. So tell me, I want to know, what are the different ways that you're involved right now in Web3?
Right now, I'm just learning about NFTs, and I have an NFT project, well, a couple actually, and this is how I'm sinking my feet into this water, because
Right.
it's yeah, there's so much to learn all the time. So if I just keep making stuff and applying it, it's kind of like learning a new program. Like when I learned Photoshop, for example, it's like I didn't know where to start. Like there's so many features to it. So I just figured out I'm just gonna start with like creating a piece, and with each step, I'm gonna learn a new technology, right?
Sure.
A new method of dealing with it. And there's so many ways to deal with it, right? So everyone has their own specific way of working with an app, because there's many ways to use Photoshop, but I don't
Yes,
use all the
sir.
features on it, right? So I just use what I know, and I just stick to that. And then eventually when I'm comfortable, I can branch out to a new feature. So that's kind of like how I would approach Web3 and you know, the NFT world or crypto or anything like that. Just learn one
Yeah.
thing at a time. Let it sink in. You gotta like let it digest, and then you're able to eat some more after that, right? So that's the best way I can explain it in simple man
No
terms.
doubt.
So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Could you tell me in detail that moment when you said to yourself, I want to get into Web3, man. I need to be part of this.
I kind of knew like right away, like instinctually knew that. And I've been waiting for something like this to happen, to be
Yeah.
honest, like for years. I was like, man, like there's no way I'm just gonna keep like grinding my whole life to get out to the world, you know, unless there's something easier. And this was a God sent thing to me in my eyes.
Yes,
Like for
sir.
me, for my own personal thing, like I feel like I'm meant to do NFTs. I Everything I've done in my whole life, I think of it like as a collection or a series. So it's like it's a no-brainer, man. I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, and now I can access the world easier, right? I just gotta get out there and on these spaces and do my grind. But this is the way, man. You know, Mandalorian. This
That's
is the
what's up.
way, man.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I feel the same way, especially as an artist. I feel like this is something that, I've been waiting for. Like you said, you've been grinding for so long, and, you have your moments, but it's so difficult, man, because there's so many loopholes, so many different things you got to do. And I think Web3 is taking out a lot of those loopholes, a lot of those borders, a lot of those middlemen. And it's just like, artist to collector, and boom, that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best part about it. That's what I'm enjoying the most. Right now, I'm just on the collector side. I haven't dove in as an artist yet. So just as a collector alone, it's like, I love it,
I,
man. It's such a breeze. I don't have a headache about it. I'm excited. It's fun. I love it. It's so dope,
yeah.
man. So dope.
Yeah, it's hard to trust people, right, in this world. So when it comes down to something like this is like ideal, because
Yes.
it's just you and the artist. That's it. That's
Yes.
there's no middleman, and that's what you want. You want to
Yes.
contact them, you want to compliment them, you want to diss them. I mean, either way, like it's just between you and them, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. That's
yeah.
true. I love it, man. Yes, sir. 100%. So Dedos, I want to know so far from all your experiences in Web3, man, what do you think you've learned the most? And what would you like everybody listening to learn from that experience?
Good question. Because I feel like everything I've learned was so valuable that
Hmm.
I can't even like put one on top of the other.
What stands out to you right now?
Uh, um, well, Linktree is actually something that came up that's
Hmm.
important. If you're an artist and you're trying to get out there, make sure your Linktree is on point and all your links are connected. And if you have a lot of stuff going on, just try to condense it and keep it in
Yeah.
one place, you know. Right now I have a website that has all my NFT projects under it.
Hmm.
I had to revamp my website a few months ago,
Yeah.
but I feel like doing that really helps people to go to that place. And because I have shops and all this stuff that people can buy merch and whatever, it's
Yes.
all there. So there's, you know, just having a link tree with organized link tree is probably one of the most crucial things if you're trying to make it out there as an artist. So just keep that in mind. Um, and just organization, I think, for if you have collections and stuff, just staying really organized with everything.
Right.
And just make it super easy for people to find you. That's really the bottom line.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what it's all about, you know. For me, it was a challenge, but now I feel like I'm finally at a place where I can say, okay, just go to my link tree, you know, and you'll
Hmm.
find everything there right now. So I'm happy about that because that took a while to get to, and a lot of learning curves, right? I just lot of
Yeah.
mistakes along the way, you know, things that you didn't think would matter, but they do. And actually going to Twitter spaces, actually, I learned a lot because I get a lot
Yeah.
of feedback from people telling me what to do and stuff because they actually care.
Yeah.
You know, they want to see me grow, so they actually give me good feedback. And you just got to be humble and listen to people and just like put in, you know, the recommendations that
Yeah.
you feel will apply to you, right? So that's it, really. I
No
mean,
doubt, man. No
that's
doubt.
what stands out to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For sure, man. That's good. I mean, something like you mentioned, like Linktree and giving collectors that ease of access to your art is, I think that's a great lesson to learn, man, to be able to learn something so simple. I remember when I first came across Linktrees, I was like, yo, this is amazing. This is like, boom, right there. Everything I want everybody to go to is right there in one spot, whatever they want to click on, whatever they want to look at. So definitely, man, that's great. As an artist, you want people to be able to find you easy because you don't want them running around and looking for you like, hey, I see your art, but I can't find you, man. So no doubt. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess I would say also is pricing your work and knowing what prices
ah,
you kind of feel out the room or
sure.
feel out your audience, you know,
Yeah.
like how much do you think they could afford, or for the most part, if you're thinking longevity, you got to be strategic with your chess move. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You got to
Sure.
know like how to play the long game, right? For me, I'm thinking long term because I know I'm going to be in this forever. So
Sure. Sure.
I'm reasonably pricing my stuff right now so that people
Yeah.
can get in because I want my heads to know and get in right now because I know this stuff is gonna go up in value eventually. So
No doubt.
I'm not pricing it where I think it will be at in the future, but I'm thinking I'm gonna help my followers right now, so who want to support me. So I price it a certain. Right now it's like point zero two ETH, I think, and some of them are poly, so it's even cheaper. But anyway. I
Yeah.
won't get into that yet. Talk about it in
Yeah.
a minute, I guess. So
We
you can
we
jump in.
will. We definitely will. We definitely will. Yes, sir. Delos, I want to know what are some of the challenges that you faced already right now in Web3?
Well, Discord actually was kind of
Haha.
challenging.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't understand it fully. And I know it's just like me delving in and looking into it, but I've been dealing with
Sure.
everything else on the other side. So it's been kind of like I didn't have the time to actually soak in information on that because it's also the UI of everything is very confusing to look at. So
Yes.
that's on them too. I wish they could change things around that, but you know, there's other platforms coming out, you know, like Skirpy, for example. I
Yeah.
mean, that's going to be a good platform for people like us that are producing. And yeah, hopefully I'm hoping that'll replace Discord in the future because I
Hmm.
feel Discord's too confusing for me. I'm an older guy, so like I don't get things that quickly. So that's the thing.
Man, no, you know what is crazy though, man, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I've mentioned Discord so many times because I'm not a big fan either, man. It's just like you said, the UI, the user interface of it is just like, man, I don't like this, man. It's like it's kind of, I don't know, it's like bothersome. It's too, you know what I feel like, if it makes sense to you, it's like too small and compact, you know? And I feel like I gotta like dig around too much to find what I want to do. And it just
They,
it's I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it at
they
all.
might be catering to a younger audience because like
Sure.
when I look at Fortnite, for example, I get
Right.
overwhelmed. I can't even look at it because it's too much happening, right? So it's like, it's not for us maybe, or
For
not for
sure.
me. I'm
I,
too
I
old for this stuff.
I feel you. I feel you, man. I agree. But yeah, I think that's what it is too, man. Because as far as I know Discords were created basically. I know a lot of gamers and actually hackers use Discord. So that's really where that's popular in, for gamers and hackers.
Yeah.
So it's stripped out that all of a sudden all these NFT people are just like, oh, we're gonna take over Discord. We're getting in there, So it's crazy. Yeah, that's what's up though, man. I agree with you on Discord, man. It's a pain. It's a pain. So let's get into the project. Talk to me about it, man. I wanna the people that are not familiar with it, because I'm familiar with it, but everybody that's not familiar with it, tell us like we're fresh, like we're brand new, like why you chose the project that you're currently, working on, and tell us maybe about some plans you might have for the future for it.
Cool. So I'm creating a collection that celebrates hip hop culture. And I'm focusing on the golden era of hip hop. So we're talking the 80s and the 90s, the era that I grew up in. And when I fell in love with hip hop, that was during that time. And ever since then, I've always wanted to produce characters of my favorite MCs and, jump ahead in time. And here I am many years later after going to animation school, being in the animation industry, working as a storyboard artist or as a concept artist in the gaming industry. I've acquired many skills. And before all that, I was a graffiti artist that was been heavily active during the 90s with my crew. We produced many murals around the cities. We've even traveled and did murals. I even went to Japan and did murals. Um, I met a lot of people, a lot of dancers, because I'm also a dancer. And so, yeah, I've been contributing that way for the past 30 years. So, yeah, this is just basically a passion project, something that's close to my heart that I've always wanted to produce. And it's a collection series, a PFP series that's called Golden Era Icons. It's on OpenSeas. Um, if you go to my link tree actually on Twitter, you'll find all the links there. Like I said before, the link tree is great because it has all my collections under one umbrella, and you can find everything there. And I've been producing this type of work for the past decade because before NFTs, I wanted to produce a book with like poster art of like my favorite music videos or just like my favorite crews and just make them into characters, kind of like graffiti-esque style, like Bboy characters,
No.
because that's where I stem from that culture, and I kind of try to merge in like what you see currently like in the animation world and everything that I've learned in animation and customizing characters. Because like you can go on Pinterest and find many different styles out there. So, but these are styles
Sure.
that I can acquire within my own being, and I have in the past because I've had to design characters for certain shows and stuff like that. So, but I still have that graffiti edge to me and that character, that b-boyness that I want to incorporate to everything I do. And that's always made me stand out from everyone else because no one else came from that's in the animation industry. Not so much. It's very rare actually to find a person that has a graffiti background in that animation industry, but it does exist. And I was one of those guys. And um, I've been doing this my whole life. I'm known for a certain look and style. People can usually recognize my work just instantly. So I'm happy about that because that's really hard to obtain. Um, so with knowing all that stuff and having all the knowledge that I've grown up with and meeting all these people and being involved in all these events and contributing, on the dance floor and on the walls, uh, and having all this like shit in me that I just want to get out. I just want to pour into projects that I love, and it happens to be this culture that I'm a part of. So I'm blessed in so many ways, and I just feel like, man, I'm just so lucky. I just have to share this, you know. So
Sure.
this is my way of sharing it to the world, you know. Um, I'm just undiscovered, honestly. I know that, and
No doubt.
I'm just chilling right now. But you watch out, I'm gonna blow up soon. I'm telling
Yes,
you right
sir.
now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trust me, I know, man. I know. And you know, I've told you this before, man, and some of my homies that rock with you as well. You know, we've all said it to you, man. We recognize the talent. We recognize the passion. And, you know, we gravitated to that right away, man. So as soon as I met you, man, I knew there was something dope about your project. And I'm there with you, man, as far as you being somebody that's undiscovered at the moment. But I know your time's going to come, my dude, for sure. 100%, man.
And I appreciate you for acknowledging, you know, real recognize real.
Yes,
That's
sir.
how I see it, you know.
Yes,
So I know
sir.
you're real. I know you're about it.
Yes, sir.
I know you're talented. I haven't heard you, but I know you're talented. I
Yes,
could
sir.
tell.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Yes, sir. We gonna hit Web3 with the music, man. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait. I'm very
I
excited
can't
about it.
wait too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, look, Dedos, man, we're gonna take a quick break right now. Then we're gonna
Mm.
get back into that second set of questions. My people, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, we're the Z Twins, and we want you to check out our family website, phraseme.com. That's PHRAZE me.com. We make cool designs for your home and your clothing. Our mom, our dad, and even our sisters make special designs just for you. When you're purchasing your first item, we want you to enter the code ZTWIN so that way you can get a 15% discount off of your first purchase. Don't forget, that's phraseme.com. Thank you.
All right, my people. So we're right here back with Dedos. This is the gas round. You guys know what it is. I'm visual. This is IC Web3. Dedos, I'm going to hit you with this first question. And I want to know, what's your biggest challenge as an artist?
I guess, you know what, for me, it's having too many ideas, man, honestly, and not enough time. Time is my biggest enemy.
Oh, yeah.
For me.
I feel that.
And I feel like it's a blessing and a curse at the same time to have so much in my head that's like,
Yes.
It can drive me crazy, honestly.
I already know, man. I'm there with you.
My wife and I talk about this all the time. We just have too many ideas, and it's
Yes.
stressful.
I know.
It's stressful.
I know.
So that would be it. That would
yes,
be
sir.
it.
How about as a collector? What's your biggest challenge as a collector?
Creating a collection or collecting? Because I don't have that big of a collection. Well, okay. I have a collection, a little one, but it's not having enough money, for one, because I wish I could buy more. Two is it's just being I guess it's being selective because of my budget range. So I'm just trying to like fit it in, and I try to purchase stuff where I feel like people deserve, you know, my support on a personal level, and on a like on an artistic level. It's easy because I know what I like. Like visually,
Sure.
I'll go for something that I like, and because of the art. And at the end of the day, it's the art that I like. It's not so much. I don't care too much about like the person behind it, but that does come into play, and it helps to know about the artist behind it. But at the end of the day, I don't care too much. Like I care about supporting people. Let's put it that way. I care about people. I want to support people, but at the end of the day, I just want a nice looking collection.
Yes.
So
yes.
And I'm just being super honest. I mean, I just like to have a collection that looks good. It's eye pleasing. I like eye candy, you know, so I try to produce it myself, right?
No doubt. Yes, sir.
That's it, man. It comes down to that.
I feel that. How about your biggest strength? What's your biggest strength as an artist?
Well, I guess my ideas that I have can be considered a strength, but in many ways I consider a weakness because having too many decisions in my head can drive me crazy, which it has, and it's frustrating because I wish I had clones of me that could produce more for my ideas, but that's not gonna happen. Man, you know what? I don't know. I guess time is my enemy, man. My brain is my enemy all the time. My mind is like my biggest enemy. I'm always
Yeah.
fighting my mind. And
I
because
feel you.
I'm more introverted, I keep everything inside. So
Sure.
I need to release it every once in a while. And that's why the blessing of dancing in my life has balanced me out, because I get to
No
exert
doubt.
energy that way.
Yes, sir.
So I have to let it out. I'm a man. I have to let it out. I have to like exert that energy.
For
So
sure. That's what's
that's a
up, man.
challenge. A challenge is sitting down all day, to be honest. Is sitting down and not exercising. That can drive a person nuts after a while.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
exercise.
No doubt. No doubt, man. Tell me, what's your biggest strength as a collector?
I guess I have a good eye, I would say,
Dope.
for projects that I feel like are gonna blow.
Mhm.
I could see right now, like this, just going through OpenSea. I have like a watch list of stuff that I like, and
Sure.
yeah, I just feel like every project that I see out there is gonna do well, because
Sure.
I can tell the kind of passion they're putting into the project, and
Mhm.
the type of care and customizations that they're doing. The idea in the first place has to be out of the box thinking, so it has to be super original. I'm all about original, and or if you're gonna jump on a bandwagon, then it has to be somewhat like a twist to it. It has to have some clever twist, I'm all about the clever twist, man.
No doubt.
That's just what I'm all about. And flipping things, if you're gonna flip something, you gotta have a clever way of doing it. You just
Yes,
gotta think
sir.
out of the box. That's what I look for right away. That's where my mind is trained to do. It's kind of like Fresh Jive,
Yeah.
that brand. It's kind of like that, like back in the day. Shout out Rick Klotz. I worked with them long back in the day when they were like just starting out. And he was like, to me, like the one who taught me how to flip ideas. And he didn't teach me himself. I just learned by observing the
Sure.
t-shirts that they put out, right? So uh, and it's kind of like a graffiti thing anyway to do that. So and that's something you just pick up as a graffiti artist. You flip things like known brands and stuff like that. You'll flip it to make it more street or whatever, just
Mm.
or just make it you, or just make it hip
Yeah.
hop or whatever,
No
just flip
doubt.
it, you know because it's kind of like a flip on the corporation, right? We always want
Right.
to like take out the corporation and make it more street, because they take from us, so we're going to take from you back and flip
100.
it and own it. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about.
100%, man. 100%. Dedos, what's the greatest thing that you're looking forward to as Web3 develops?
uh, I haven't really thought of it. I've been so consumed with just this aspect of where we're at right now, but I
Sure.
know the metaverse is going to expand, and I know that the art is going to expand, and I really like the fact that there's no middleman. Artists are going to have the power. Uh, that's really where I'm at. I can't really think beyond that at this point,
Mm.
because I'm stuck right now in the middle of Web2, Web3. So I'm just like,
Yes,
I know
sir.
there's great things are coming for everyone. Metaverse is going to expand. The galleries in there, I'm looking forward to that, because that's going to be, I know I'm going to have some works in galleries in the metaverse. I'm already in the works with that. Talking to like some people about it right now.
Oh,
All
dope.
City, actually.
Nice.
um, so yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm just not sure how it's going to actually play out. Like, because, I mean, there's concerts happening
Yeah.
in the metaverse or whatever, but I just don't know if I can like really get down with something like that.
Right.
I don't know
Right.
if it's me, or I don't know if I'm just I'm what do you call them? Well, I can't think of the word. Old timer, I guess. Right now, I don't I can't really dive into like being
Sure.
in the cyber world all the time.
No
I
doubt.
need nature. I need
I feel you.
contact with trees and
I
stuff.
feel you.
Like, I'm a tree hugger, like I need to
Yes,
be
sir.
out in the
Yes,
wilderness.
sir.
So it's kind of foreign to me, but I just it's not like I worry about the future generations, because I think it's just a natural way. We're just merging into this digital world like
For sure.
naturally, and this is the
For
part of
sure.
nature as well. Like nature and digital world, I feel like they're the same thing anyway. It's just a
Yes,
part of
sir.
it. Like there's no separation. It's just the world that we live in. There's a lot more to human beings than we know, right? So we just gotta like embrace the fact that we're not just stuck in a natural world. We can coexist in this world, and who knows if this world is like a demonic world, who knows? But I don't know. I mean, we're heading this way anyway, so it's just, we just gotta embrace it. Because if you fight it, I think it's just gonna be worse if you try to fight this,
No
because
doubt.
you're just gonna be left in the dust, you know.
No
And
doubt.
there's no sense in being worried or scared about the future, where we're headed, you know, like we're all being watched and all this stuff. It's like you just gotta live life, man, because like
Yes,
life
sir.
is it's so short, you know. Just enjoy the
Sir.
ride, you know. It's a
I
crazy
agree.
world we're heading into. It's crazy, you
Yeah,
know.
no
Like,
doubt.
who'd have thought this would happen so quickly, right? It's all
Yeah.
happening so quickly,
Yeah.
and here we are. And so
Yeah.
we just gotta like just take a breather and just be like, all right, this life is temporary, and let's just enjoy the ride,
No
because
doubt.
there's no sense in fighting it, man. You
No
know,
doubt.
just I don't know.
This isn't going anywhere, man. It's gonna be part of our lives no matter what, man. So we might as well embrace it. I agree with you 100% on that, man. I agree, man. Um, Let me ask you this. Is there a daily routine that you have or a habit that keeps you focused on your goals?
Just drawing every day for one, and that's what Dedos as an acronym means: draw every day or suffer.
Mm,
So I have to
dope.
draw every day, for one, to keep me sane and happy, and just to keep my skills up to par, because I feel like I could lose my skills at any day. And I feel like there was a period where I wasn't drawing for like a month, and
Mm,
I literally couldn't draw it anymore. I was scared for my future. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, what happened to
right.
me? And I realized at that point that I have to keep doing this every day. I can't just skip a month, you know?
Yes. Yes.
So yeah.
Dennis, do you have an app or software or maybe a service that you're using right now that helps you in your Web3 journey?
No, I don't, unless you know something I don't know. Like, um, I just use Photoshop, and
Okay. Okay.
I'm on Brave. That's a new browser. It's kind of protects you from any malicious stuff going on.
Sure.
Web3, it's a Web3 browser, actually. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Dope.
So
Dope.
look up Brave.
Dope. I
I
wasn't aware of
recommend
that.
it.
For sure. Definitely got to check that out, man. All right. So look, we're wrapping up right now, man. Before we leave, though, I want to know if there's any final words or some advice you might have for anybody new in the art world with Web3 or even as a collector that you want to give. And also make sure you let us know where we could find you, social media, website, so on.
Okay, for the new people that are getting into this, I just want to say, just have an open mind, and, you know, just be open to anything's possible. It's funny because I was just talking to a friend about this, and he's like kind of reserved about it and not sure about it, and he wanted me to like pitch him this whole like thing, like, and I just thought, well, if you're not even on open-minded, there's no
Yeah.
point in pitching you anything, because you're just gonna be like closing me up. So first of all, just be open-minded to anyone that's gonna like approach you with this, and just
Right.
hear them out, man, and take the time to listen to other people before you make a concrete decision about, no, this is not for me. Because you know what, we're all, like I said before, we're all gonna be embarking on this journey. We're all in the same boat. We're all just piling into this huge Noah's Ark and going on this journey to Web3. I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time. And links and stuff like that. If you go to my Twitter page, which is, well, it's actually, I won't lead you there. nomadicalternatives.org. Go there and you'll see everything. I have shops there. I got NFTs. I got, you know, all my past work, my murals, my animations that I've done, my shorts. And that's in collaboration with my wife. We work together, and we have a company called Nomadic Alternatives. Whenever we paint murals, we put that up. Whenever we do like an animated short, we put that up. So yeah, just go to that website, and that should be all right. I got a Twitter page. It's under Nomadic Alternatives, but it's actually, you take all the vowels out and it's NMDC da 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 da. I don't know. I'm not gonna say because I can't read it, or I can read it right now. I can look for it, but it's kind of difficult. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so yeah, it's NMDCALTRNTVS on Twitter, and it's Dedos the Nomad. So just look for Dedos the Nomad on Twitter. Actually, I think
Sure.
that should come up.
Nope.
Nomads, because we're nomadic alternatives. That's my wife and I. So we've been pushing that for the past, ever since, well, 20 years now, actually.
Oh.
Just going strong and creating art. We do art together. She's more of the artistic director behind the company. So everything we do is like, it's her mind state and stuff. And she's going to be dropping some stuff in the future.
Nice.
I won't spill those beans yet, but yeah, there's going to be some stuff coming from the both of us that we've always wanted to do and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. And yeah, that's about it, really. Open Seas, go to Golden Era Icons on Open Seas.
Yes.
And there's another project I'm doing called Hand Styles. That's with a Z at the end on Open Seas. It's a bunch of hand collections and stuff. It's actually dedos, which means fingers in Spanish. So,
yes, sir.
You know, the themes will get pretty wild over time. So just stay tuned. There'll be more stuff happening. It's going to be 1,000 of them in total. Right now, there's like 100. So yeah, that's another little project I got going on. And another project I got going on is it's called Funky Cold Medinas.
Yes.
And that's on my link tree. If you check it out, nothing's dropped yet. Nothing's minted yet. Well, priced yet. So, but it will soon, as soon as I start figuring out what to do next. I want to add a lot to it. So this is just the beginning stages of that. So stay tuned for that. And there's a lot more other like separate projects under the umbrella of hip hop coming. So yeah, I know. That's my mind. I got a lot going on.
Dope. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love to hear it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody tuning in. You guys got to get in tune with Dedos and everything he's got coming in. I'm telling you, very dope art. And I'm looking forward to it with you, brother. Everybody, y'all know what it is. I'm Visual. This is IC Web3. Until next time, it's peace, blessings, and hundreds of lessons.
Like that.